Hi, Sylvia. This is Christina from The Upcoming.
Hi.
It's so lovely to speak with you today. To start things off, can you tell us a bit about your character, Sister Agneska and Mother?
Tell you a little bit about Sister Agneska. She is a woman with purpose and faith, expecting to follow in Mother's footsteps. She is struggling with a dilemma of purpose and motherhood, and in that sense, she takes on a big journey and has a very emotional storyline in the film. And it was a beautiful role for me to play, so I was very happy taking it on.
What was your first reaction to the film script?
We didn't see the Mother Teresa that we necessarily know of, but we saw a woman that was embedded in her faith and had a very strong belief and a strong will, but still had her doubts. And I think that was a really beautiful thing to read. And that's one of the main reasons I wanted to take on the movie and be a part of it.
And what can you tell us about your character's relationship with Mother Teresa?
Yeah, it's a very interesting relationship because when I met Numi and when I was on set with her, she really transformed into Mother Teresa. And for me, that was a beautiful thing to see. We had a very good connection from the beginning. I sort of, as Sylvia, fell in love with Numi, and as the character was in love with Mother Teresa almost. It felt like love. It felt like adoration. It felt like a lot of things. A big sister, a mother, a lover. I think that Mother Teresa is everything to Agnieszka. It was a very electrical relationship, a very magical relationship to me.
And after finishing this film, who was Mother Teresa to you?
Yeah, then I have to say Mother Teresa, coming back to what I said about reading the script for the first time, is a woman that even though she has doubts like any other human being, she is still willing to follow her journey and willing to keep her faith and willing to go down the road that she set out for herself. Forge a path that nobody forged in that time as a nun. And I think to this day would still be very difficult to follow. So a legend, basically, still in my eyes. Yeah.
What kind of work or preparations do you do for your role?
I read the script a lot, like many times, because I feel like every day you would feel differently and you would read things differently and they would touch you in different ways, the scenes. And so I read the script a lot, and every time new ideas pop into my head. I read a lot about religion. I'm originally Catholic, so I grew up with religion. I mean, we didn't go to church much. We went with Christmas and Easter, but I did love the magical aspect of the masses and like the whole ritual, I guess, of religion. And then, also always wondered about the human aspect of religion and abuse of power in certain ways. And it's always been an interesting subject to me with so many variables. So yeah, I dove into that, read a lot about that. We learned a lot about how the nuns would act alongside each other and be in the church together from missionaries that taught us a lot about religion and how they practice their religion. Yeah, many things. Watching documentaries. I love preparing well, so on set you can let go of everything and just be in the moment. So.
And what was it like being on set? I noticed in the film that the fans were always running. Was it hot when you were filming?
Actually, we filmed a big part of it inside in Belgium, and so that wasn't hot at all. It was sometimes even very cold. But in India, it was incredibly hot, yeah. But they matched the two together because what we shot inside in Belgium and what we shot outside was in India.
What do you hope people take away from Mother?
I hope that people take away from Mother that if you are a legend, you're still allowed to be human.